Today is the day we've bought a 1969 Viscount Caravan and it's here. Let's go check it out. So this is our baby. We've decided to call her Ruby after our pup, which is outside. She'll turn up in a second. But this is all original. 1969 Viscount Caravan. We're the second owners. The lovely people we bought her from had parked her up 30 years ago and left it. Like, it's just been sitting for 30 years, not being used. It's a shame, but like, it's all original. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, we've got a bit of damage on the roof, and I'll show you around in a second, but like, it's still got original cupboards. It's still got stuff in the cupboards. Look at this. A red rooster packet from 30 years ago, just sitting there. Let's have a look around. God, look at that. That's an old 70s vacuum cleaner. Oh my God, look at this. This is incredible. Electrolux. I wonder if that works. That has been sitting there for so long. I bet you that still works. That'll be amazing if that still works. Now this is as is it was when we picked it up, right? What's in here? Nothing in there. Look at this. There's still cutlery in here. One of the things that I'm just amazed at is like the originality of this caravan. Like it's literally a time warp. They've just parked it up 30 years ago and forgot about it and just left it there. But look at this. This one here amazes me, ready? See if I can film this at the same time. Hang on, I'll put the camera down. Yeah, that works. Wow. And then original stove. Some more cutlery. Oh, 30-year-old tissues. Look at these. Look at these. apparently that is a annex that goes with this caravan. It's the original 1969 annex, and all the poles and everything apparently is all in here. So we'll have to confirm that later on. There's a little bit of water damage in this corner, but not that bad. The rest of the van is looking pretty good. There's a water damage up here. And that's really it. There's no other water damage. So I've got to fix this roof. This roof doesn't really do anything, so you just kind of lifts up. But, so I've got to fix this guy over here. And then I'll pull this roof out and redo him. But everything else is looking pretty good. So what are our plans? Well, I want to keep this van as original as possible. I'm obviously going to have to fix it up a little bit. There's a few things that we need to fix up, but basically it's all cosmetic. I'll show you outside in a second what needs to be done out there. But inside, not much. Like, I'm going to have to replace the ceiling purely because there's a bit of water damage there. But I'm going to try to keep it as original. I can't even talk today. As original as I possibly can. So I'm going to try to keep that timber. Keep the benches, keep all the cupboards. Maybe have to paint the cupboards a little bit. Get new cushions, put new flooring down, and then enjoy it. I'm going to try and sneak in a few things, a bit of luxury in here. I would love to put an air conditioner in here. I live in Australia, especially Western Australia, which is just really hot in summer. We've got 45, 46 degrees. I've actually had 52 degrees once before. So an aircon would be nice. A bit of heat during the winter. What else? I would love to sneak in a sneaky shower. And I've got this idea to put a sneaky shower in the front. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to give it a shot. And then just kind of clean this up. I'll take you outside now. Let's have a look outside. The outside's pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with this one. Let's go have a look. What's going on here? I was halfway home. There's 100 k's I had to drive this home, and then halfway home the brakes came on, and then we realised that those bolts in there had snapped. They'd rusted through, and this is the way I had to get it home. But it's home here, it's safe now, so I've got to fix that. That's one of the first things I've got to do. It needed new tyres. I've got 3 new tyres. But other than that, like, there's no rust, no dents anywhere. I'm going to see if any of these windows work. Oh, where did I put the key? Oh, that would have been bad. I doubt these are going to work. Oop. That was good. No, that one's stuffed. But that's okay. Let's pop him out. Ah! I'm breaking Ruby. Okay, so these windows lift up. Yep, so far everything's working. Look at that! Yes, they work. Oh wow. The original glass and the original, I don't know what these would be called, work. I wonder if these front ones work. Yep. Okay, let's see if that window opens, eh? Okay. Okay, so there's a few things missing from this front one, but I'm going to go inside and see if it works. Alright, so that's one thing I've got to get repaired, is all these blinds, but that's okay, we can do that. Okay, that opens. Oh wow, okay, so a few things missing, but it opens up. Oop. Oh. Okay, so that's that one. Well, that works. By the time I got out here, this has already fallen down, but I reckon that's just, yeah, see? So they work. One of the things I did realise was broken when I picked this van up were the stabilisers. But, so, underneath here, I pretty much had to smash it with a hammer and a chisel and get in there with a crowbar, and I got it up. So they're on bricks at the moment, but I've just went and bought myself a set of axle stands, which I'll put in right now. And that's really it. Before I stick my head underneath there and have a bit of a look around. Not sponsored by Super Cheap, but we did go to Super Cheap this morning to get some axle stands. Nice and close and cheap and good quality. I guess now it's all safe, I can show you around underneath. Now, the original water tank's still in here, this guy. That's 50 odd years old. That is definitely not staying in here. So that's coming out, if I can get it out. And then the rust. So, surface rust, but the floor's in good condition. There's a lot of spider webs, but that's okay. I'm definitely going to have to change the springs and redo the bearings. Probably put a brake kit through. Fix up, tighten up all the wiring, the cabling for the brakes, the hydraulic brakes. But pretty much, change the suspension, change the springs, change the shackles, change all the bushings and make it nice and smooth and safe. But run this over with a sanding disc, a wire disc, and then paint it, really. It's looking pretty good on it here. I'll show you around. This caravan is more than just a caravan. This caravan is time. It's an adventure. It's time with my kids, with my family. This is lessons. This is a journey. This is an adventure. From building it, from renovating it, that's going to be a journey. And then that day we go out on our first shakedown adventure. Hopefully we can get this to a point that we can camp in the front yard with the kids. When I was a kid growing up, I have so many fond memories of camping with my family, my dad, my mum, and my brothers and sisters. And in Moore River, where I live now, there's so many memories. And I want that for my kids. I want my kids to look back at life and go, do you remember when we had that caravan? I mean, I don't think I'll ever sell this van. I'm already attached to it. It's already part of us, but I want those memories for my kids. I want my kids to grow up and go, when we went to Wave Rock, or when we went to Greenhead or Cervantes or the Pinnacles, and we stayed in Ruby and we had that adventure, and we played Spotlight, and we met those other kids in the caravan park, or we met the other kids at the playground or the campground. All those memories I had as a kid, or I have as a kid, I want my kids to have the same memories. And this is it. This van, Ruby, is that vessel, that vehicle. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you would love to follow the adventure of renovating Ruby, please, I would love you to subscribe. Follow along. I'm going to try to do as much updates as possible on the build every step of the way, because this is going to be one hell of an adventure.